Mind's Eye is this new third-person action game made by a new studio called Build a Rocket Boy. But the most interesting thing is that the game designer for this game is Leslie Benzies, who was the former Rockstar North president, and also game designer for GTA 5. He left Rockstar back in 2016 and also was in a legal battle with them that was settled confidentially back in 2018. Now this game looks okay, and I will play it, but there's some things about this game that makes me view it as kind of a big mess. And it isn't with the gameplay necessarily, but more with the marketing. First of all, what the hell even is this game? Judging by the footage you're watching right now, you bet this game is open world, right? Well, it actually isn't, but these sections do look kinda open world, so is it gonna have open world sections? Well, we do not know. This also has some random gaming journalism sites confused, since some of them say that it's open world, while others say it isn't open world. This has also confused a bunch of Twitter users too. Like, I'm not even the only one that's confused. One thing with marketing a game, you have to explain what your game is and what it has with marketing. So me hearing that it is an open world and then hearing from another source that it is, while also having trailers that make your game look open world, is really damn confusing, and it is kind of a head scratcher. But I guess this is normal when new games get announced and people are confused on what it actually is. But this really isn't a good thing when your game is releasing in like a month. Now I then decided to look up myself on what this game was because I was confused, and then I saw a Wikipedia page that said it was like an episodic game and that each episode will be in a different time period. And I read all this stuff and I was just thinking, maybe this is just like some like fake information or something like that. You know, I remember like my primary school teacher would always say like, oh, Wikipedia isn't a trustworthy source. Now there's an interview with the developers of this game for Edge magazine, and the assistant director Adam Whiteling, he said, quote unquote, "It's a single player linear action game. It's kind of like a fake open world or Forks Pen world, you could even say." Which, what the fuck does that even mean? Is it like fake semi-open world, or is it just a fake open world just to implement some driving so you can travel to objectives for some missions or something? Why did he have to use the word Forks Pen? Like that's a big word, like something my English teacher would use. Now remember about the whole Wikipedia episodes thing? Well, in Edge magazine, it says that Mind's Eye is the first of 8 episodes that Build a Rocket Boy have planned, and that they're releasing an open world multiplayer game next year. But instead of calling them games, they call them episodes for some reason. Like this is some episodic game, which is it's just so fucking confusing, dude. I still don't understand the entirety of this like whole episodes thing. Like maybe they're just like new games or something. So I guess on the surface level, Mind's Eye is just this action game with driving with a fake open world. Now here's another thing. I feel like a big thing I look at before a game comes out and I decide to buy it is a gameplay overview or uncut gameplay. Well, they opened pre-orders about 2 months before release, and we're about a month away from this game coming out, and they have only just revealed the gameplay. A month before release. And you want to know how they revealed the gameplay? Well, they didn't even reveal the gameplay themselves. And the gameplay was revealed in probably the most unintentional, scuffed way possible. Streamer Agent00 was sponsored or something, and he reacted to the gameplay, but he did it at the wrong time and he showed it early and essentially leaked it. And then a few hours later, the raw footage they reacted to ended up getting leaked. So the first time we see uncut gameplay that wasn't from trailers, wasn't from the developers themselves, but a Twitch streamer who had access to footage of the game and reacted to it a month earlier than usual. Pre-orders for this game are about 2 months before launch, and you don't have a gameplay overview or uncut gameplay until a goddamn AMP member accidentally leaks footage of your game. And you know what? The gameplay footage that Agent00 leaked as a complete accident actually looked more enticing than when the gameplay was shown in the trailers. To be completely honest, the game looks alright, the gunplay and driving looks fine, but the movement animations seem a bit weird, but that's fine. I think the combat mechanics just seems like any other third-person shooter really. There are some similarities between GTA 5 and this game, but that's pretty expected when they both share the same game director. And GTA 5 also has just some pretty basic mechanics. But one thing I actually noticed that I liked about this game is that they finally added blood to the game, which was an initial criticism with Mind's Eye. It was pretty weird that we were playing a mature game without any blood, and you could see in the early trailers, but with this new footage you can actually see blood while getting shot, and when you shoot enemies. Which that is good because they're willing to listen to feedback. But goddamn, whoever is marketing this game is doing not so good of a job. I do not think this game will fail, nor do I think this game is a complete disaster, but the marketing side which the game is in now where they're at the phase where they advertise their game, I don't really think they're doing a good job, to be completely honest. So many people are confused on if this game is completely linear or open world or semi-open world. And if it weren't for people leaking uncut gameplay footage, we wouldn't have a good understanding of what the gameplay for this game would be. Not trying to say I endorse leaking footage of video games. But yeah, the marketing of this game isn't good. Ignoring that, I am excited for this game and I will play it. And I hope it's good. I really hope. It's been Trojan, like and subscriber. I'll see you next one.